House of Tales Entertainment presents. The Mystery of the Druids. Yeah, this is amazing so far. Oh, look at all those druids. That's a lot of druids. Look at all of them. Mate, what's going on? They've got like babies. This doesn't look good. What the heck is going on? Okay, and now most of the... Okay. Well, that was interesting. Hey, Esmagier.
That's why I say you're a blockhead, Lowry. How could you let such a thing happen? The man was innocent. What do you think the press are going to say about all this? Now get out of here! Get the hell out of my sight! And if I have any more trouble with you, you'll be dishing out parking tickets before long. That's a promise, Lowry.
Parking tickets, you say?
Oh, and here's my good friend Halligan. Another one of the invaluable detectives of our glorious murder squad. Don't just stand there gaping. Come here.
Look at my hands. They're just like...
I'm glad you could make it. After all, you're a busy man, aren't you?
Damn straight, I'm busy.
Now look here, Detective Halligan. I've got used to being surrounded by a bunch of incompetent, half-baked blockheads. But your smart, well-dressed colleague Lowry has just earned himself the golden badge of stupidity. Halligan, we've got a bit of a problem. We've had an innocent man locked up in jail. Regrettably, he was killed in prison before we could correct our mistake.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunate affair. And now we've got this lunatic killer running around all over London. We have to make sure that at least this oversight is put right. Your clear-up rate so far ought to be sufficient evidence that there's no point in asking you to clear up anything more than a common bicycle theft. But this does happen to be the murder squad. I am the chief of this department. All I have for choice is that blockhead Lowry, you.
Wow. That's...
Okay, Chief. What do you want me to do?
Oh, here we go. We're actually in the game. We're actually playing the game now. This is where the game starts. Alright. Wait. Why do I not have a... Wait, what? My mouse pointer's not in the game. Okay, that's weird. Okay, I'm Xing out of the game. Somehow my mouse pointer was not in the game. It was outside the game on the other monitor. Oh, there we go. Now it's in the game. Okay, that was weird. it was over on my second monitor. It like didn't capture my mouse. We got a little water cooler on here. Can we get a drink? No. Look at that water. It's just weird. Why does he have a water cooler in his office? Who puts a water cooler in their office? Maybe he's like really thirsty all the time. Oh, where did Lowry go wrong? What's that?
Where did Lowry go wrong?
Your dear colleague Lowry dealt with the skeleton murders last year. You should know that, Halligan. Lowry worked on the case for several months and finally managed to pull a culprit out of the hat. A butcher from South London. A married man with kids. They gave him a life sentence. He was in jail till 3 weeks ago.
Wait, I know I can turn on subtitles. Let me do that. I'm gonna turn on subtitles. Subtitles. We'll turn up the voice volume a little bit too. And music volume down a little bit. Okay, there we go. Resume. Okay. Alright. Pull out of the hat, you say? So the butcher didn't do it?
Pulled out of the hat, you say? So the butcher didn't do it after all?
Oh, you're a genius, Halligan. He didn't do it. We found that out today.
How do we know that?
How do we know that?
We don't know it for a fact, Halligan, but we can guess. There's been another victim. The body was discovered this morning. The victim was killed in exactly the same way as all the others. We have to assume that we're dealing with the same killer.
There's been another murder.
Exactly, Halligan. A pile of bones has been found in Epping Forest. Supposedly a male corpse. We don't know any more than that. I presume we both agree that it can't have been Lowry's man, eh?
Oh, of course.
You see, I've just managed to get that into Lowry's head as well. You heard it? Lowry's off the case. Halligan, you drive out to Epping Forest and take a look at the evidence.
Of course, sir.
And Halligan, no sloppiness now. I want results. Sensible results. The press has already been terrorizing me this morning. The killer must be found. Do I make myself clear?
Of course, Chief.
Good. This is the file with all the necessary information, and now you'd better get going quickly.
Oh, he gave me the file. Look, he's got 3 phones. And he's got a water cooler, and he's got... No. Looks like if we click over something, we actually can do something with it. I didn't read the manual. Maybe I made a mistake, but... this is the GOG version, and I believe it did come with a manual. And, oh, okay, I see what's going on. Since this is a weird resolution, I can actually move my mouse over to the other side of the screen. And, and only the top part allows me to move it back because it set the resolution to a weird one. Okay. Makes sense. Okay, I think we just need to leave. How do we leave? We go that way. Oh, look at that.
I'm not thirsty. I'd better not. These files are secret.
Secret, you say? Let's look at the board. Let's look at the big board. Ooh, look at that board. That looks like it's just a bunch of pictures and pictures of guns. Looks kind of silly. We also see the calendar says 2000 on it. So we can assume this game took place in 2000. Do you want to eat more food, Austin? Yeah, I kind of did as well, but I still had way too much food. It was so good. There's a copy machine in the middle of the hallway. That's a good use of our time. We can copy our face. Okay. Well, we just copied her face. Good for us. We can go this way, we can go this way, or we can go this way. Okay, well let's go. Let's look at this. Can we read this file? Well, let's copy the file. No, we can't do that either.
That doesn't work. No, not a chance.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That won't get me any further. My case file. My case file.
Let's open this door. Oh, it's a lab. Look at this lab. This doesn't look like something that would be in a police station, does it?
Hello, Chris.
Hi, Halligan.
Hey, nerd.
There's work for you.
There's always work for me, Halligan. And right now, I've got enough work not to be disturbed again and again.
Have you heard of the new skeleton murder?
Not only heard, I've already been out to where the body was found, together with the forensic squad.
And? What did you find out?
Not a lot. The killer did a neat job. No traces, no witnesses. This madman doesn't seem to be so stupid at all.
Is the terrain still secured?
Yes, we left an officer there. For the onlookers. I hope there won't be such a crowd of people in the forest this time. People are just like vultures when there's something to be seen.
I'll just drive out there and have a look at it.
Just you do that, Brent.
Okay, Chris. See you later on.
I don't know. Maybe that's what a police lab would look like. I don't know. It's Coca-Cola. It specifically says Coca-Cola.
I've got no money for that.
Okay, there's an elevator. Dang, look at all these doors. Let's look at all the let's see where all these doors go. Hey, who's this? Some other guy. Oh, look, what's he sitting on? Apparently, this is our floating guy. He's twiddling his thumbs. He's supposed to be in the chair. Look, the talk icons on him in his chair, but he's floating. Okay, I'm gonna leave. I wanna come back. Oh, he's still floating. Okay, this is...
Hello, Lowry.
Oh no, not you, Halligan. You're all I need at the moment.
That's a nice suit you're wearing.
Don't humour me, Halligan. You don't know a thing about suits. A blind man would know from 100 yards away that you bought your stuff at Woolworths. What do you want?
Just a quick question, Lowry. Have you seen my wallet?
Your wallet? You've got a nerve. I haven't really had a very pleasant day so far, as you might have noticed. Why would I worry about your bloody wallet?
The subtitles don't match the voice either.
Larry, could you just give me a sensible answer?
I am?
I'm looking for my wallet.
So what? Do you think I've got it? Why don't you just go and clear up your oh-so-tidy office? Maybe you'll find some of those things you allegedly just wanted to borrow for a while.
Thank you for being so very friendly, Lowry. Enjoy your spare time.
Just clear off, Halligan.
He's not very friendly. He's kind of mean. Yeah, maybe he is a druid. Maybe he did it. Look at this picture of a car. Apparently he likes cars.
Books? He's got books? They're probably just for show. Meant to
Oh, I
impress
see. If
the
we
ladies.
right-click it.
This is Lowry's world. Cars, cars, cars.
Okay, let's leave. So apparently we need our wallet. It seems as if our first task is to find our wallet. Is that the same copy machine, just at a different angle? Whoa, this place looks interesting. This is like the radio room.
Hello, Janet.
Hello, Brent.
Have you heard? The chief has handed Lowry's case over to me. The skeleton murders.
Yes, and there was no way that I could have missed the conversation between the chief and Lowry.
Hey Twitch 20064, how's it going? What is over there, Nick? Oh man. That doesn't look natural.
Have we got a file about that?
As far as I can see, you've already got the file.
It's
Brent.
raining tacos.
What? Yes, of course I've got the file. But you know that Larry and Stryker have been working on this case. The file contains a load of ridiculous nonsense, you know that. I need the terminal.
Remember the official channels, Brent. Get the necessary forms and then we'll talk again.
Damn bureaucracy. I need to make an inquiry, Janet, right now.
If you start shouting at me, I shall see the chief before you can count to 3. Do you understand? And now leave here, please. Come back when you've got the necessary forms. Here, take this sheet and get it signed.
Hey, I got a form.
I need a signature? Whose signature?
Oh my God, Brent, don't pretend to be more stupid than you are.
So I won't get anywhere without it then.
Exactly, Brent. Rules are rules.
Good. See you later then.
Take your time, Brent.
Oh man. That's funny. That was pretty funny. Okay, now I got a form I need to get filled out. Let's push some buttons. Push some random buttons. No. Everyone hates me. It seems like everybody here hates me. Just everybody.
I'll take that with me. You never know.
Wait, what? I just took something? What did I get?
A sheet of carbon paper. Very useful when dealing with bureaucrats. It's always handy having one of these tucked away. We ran out not so long ago, and there was a big commotion on this floor.
I got something else.
At least that's one thing you can get hold of here without too much trouble. They are needed for the forms. Makes it easier for the chief to sign them.
Okay, I got a bunch of things. What's this? I don't know. Alright, we got...
Think first. That's a clipboard. That's a form for stationery procurement. Without that, you don't get anything at Scotland Yard. That's a form for information procurement. A sheet of carbon paper. Very useful when dealing with bureaucrats. That's a form for stationery procurement. Without that, you don't get anything at
I'm
Scotland
guessing
Yard.
I need to put a form, carbon paper, another form, so I can get somebody to sign something without them knowing they're signing it.
Not a good idea. That would be stupid.
That's my guess. My guess is that we need to... Let's go back to the chief. See if he'll sign my paper for information procurement. Okay, let's I can't use that on him.
That won't get me any further.
Use that on him. No. Okay. All those items neatly combined with each other.
No, better not.
But now I just need a signature. Oh, maybe I have to zoom in.
The carbon paper's still sticking out. The chief is bound to notice that.
So I need to cut the carbon paper out. Okay, so I need some sort of scissors or something like that. Okay, okay. This is complicated. Can I uncombine these items?
Now I've got a clipboard with the form for information procurement, the carbon paper, and the form for stationery procurement. But the carbon paper juts out a bit. That will be noticed.
Alright, I'm gonna have to, like, yoink something. Hey, it's my office. Hey, yeah. This is a messy office.
The cleaner will empty the ashtray. I won't find anything I could make use of now in there.
This is a messy office. Oh, it's a phone. Don't want to do anything with the phone.
Chief Inspector Miller will get this file early enough.
Oh, you can click over here. The heck is this? Is that a sock? And some apple juice? And some books? Wait.
Is there anything worse than thirst? I'll take it with me.
Okay, we got the apple juice. Now here it might be sparkling apple juice. I thought this was like a jawbone at first, but it's a sock. Yeah, let's not ask any questions we don't want answers to.
I can find my way without a map. I won't need these books now. I won't find anything. I won't find anything I could make use of now in there.
No messages. Let's hit the button anyway.
I never use the receiver. That thing is just too heavy. Using the loudspeaker is much more comfortable.
Well, ooh la la. Fancy. Fancy.
I won't find anything I could make use of now in there. I won't find anything I could make use of now in there. There's only superfluous stuff.
Oh, more books. Crop circles.
Good to know that there are intelligent life forms out there. In here, I only meet weirdos like Detective
Open
Lowry.
guys, close. It's just like... It's just a lot of stuff about aliens. And you can stop smoking. Yeah, wait, I'm too fancy to use a
I
receiver.
can find my way without a map. I won't find anything I could make use of now in there.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there's no pizza in there anymore.
Pizza?
Unfortunately, there's no pizza in there anymore.
There's no pizza? All right.
I won't find anything I could make use of now in there. I won't find anything I could make use of now in there.
First off, apparently I'm looking for my wallet. And also I need a form signed. I've been everywhere, haven't I?
Halligan?
Yes?
Might I ask you what you think you're doing?
I just wanted to borrow your scissors. Just for 5 minutes.
Forget it.
For heaven's sake, it's only a pair of scissors.
Only a pair of scissors? Well, if it's only a pair of scissors, I'm sure you won't have much difficulty in getting a pair from somewhere else. Am I right?
I could stab you with them.
All right, then. Keep them.
Yeah, probably. It was probably his favorite game as well. Okay, this guy doesn't like us. This guy's like, you suck. I hate you because the chief gave his case to you and not to me, and you suck, and I hate you. All right, let's go this way. All right, let's go to the forest and see what happens. Let's talk to this guy.
Good morning, officer.
Good morning, Detective. I hope you've had a good breakfast. The sight over there is not very appetizing.
Oh, well, you know, I've got used to it. When were the bones discovered?
At 5:30 a.m. by a jogger. He
It's
phoned
always
us.
a jogger, right? It's always a jogger. I mean, I guess who else would be walking or running or whatever through forest at 5:30 in the morning other than a weirdo jogger jogging?
5:30 a.m. He was out and about quite early this morning.
Indeed, sir. And half an hour later, the press arrived.
How did the press find out about this so early, officer? Did you call them by any chance?
No idea, sir. These vultures seem to have a sixth sense for crime. It's either that or somebody from your police station tipped them off.
Were there any onlookers?
Yes, a couple, but I sent them away. The real run will start after people finish work, when they've got the time. We've seen it before.
Well, hold the fort, officer.
Yes, sir. I'll have to do that.
All right, what else? Oh, that's it.
Okay, officer, that was it.
My notebook
Thank you.
is
Anytime,
almost
sir.
full. I don't have a whole lot of empty pages in here. I'm gonna need to get a new... Oh wait, never mind. I found some empty pages. I'm gonna need to get a new notebook soon. Okay. Alright, we gotta back out of that and then come over here to, I guess, where the body was found. Wow. It's skeleton bones.
I should take the bone with me, but you don't transport a piece of evidence in your coat pocket. That might falsify traces.
Let's put it... Let's use that on it. No.
Of course, it can't work like that. That's futile as well. Not a good idea. That won't. That will be. I don't. I'd rather. I don't want that. I should think. No way. That won't. I don't. But that will be. They would have. That would. There's no. I can't. No. That won't. That won't. I thought it wouldn't work. That won't. Of
Man,
course, it can't work like that. It would have surprised me if it had. That won't get me any further. No way. I thought it wouldn't work. I should.
There's
think
a
up
lot
no
of
way.
there's a lot of no options for speech.
That won't get me any further. Of course, it can't work like that.
Can you sign the form for me, skeleton?
That doesn't
All right,
work.
I think we don't have what we need. That's my guess. We're probably gonna have to come back here. This is like all we can do. Like, why would we need to get... The forensics team was already out here, apparently. So, why did they leave the bones? Why did they leave the bones? That doesn't make sense. Hey, Andron. How is it going? Why did they leave the bones? That doesn't make sense. Alright. Hey, I can double click to run. Double click to run. Oh, yeah. Anywhere else? Oh, I can click over. No, that's on him. Not over here. Okay, we got this area, and that looks like that's about it. Gonna have to go back here. Whoa. Maybe get the fire hose.
You actually only use it in case of fire.
Hey, look, it's Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
Hello, Mr. Doyle. That is Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, the author of Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, that was Flower. No, she doesn't. She streams with me with Jackbox sometimes.
I won't find anything I could make use of now in there.
But that's it.
There's only superfluous stuff in there.
I need scissors. I need to steal his scissors. Maybe I can get him out of his office. Buy him a Coca-Cola and say, "Here, have a Coca-Cola. Now we're friends now, right?" So now I'm gonna steal your scissors because we're friends and pals and buddies now.
The cleaner will empty the ashtray.
Apparently he smokes a lot too.
I won't find anything I could make use of.
Oh, the lady in the
I could make
emote?
use of now in there.
I looked up the emote.
I won't find anything I could make use. I won't find anything I could make use of now in there.
I can't remember. I think it might have been. It was either a streamer or somebody who worked at Twitch. Hey Morton, how's it going?
I've got no money for that.
Let's check the trash can. No.
I can't do that. No, but my case... Now I've got a clipboard with the form for information. One copy of the file is enough for me.
Let's offer him some apple juice. Maybe he likes apple juice. Wait, this isn't who we're gonna offer apple juice to. Let's see if he has some scissors. Any scissors in here? Oh, we can get a close up of this. So let's check this out. Ooh, spiffy.
Far too hot to touch. Far too hot to touch.
Oh, we can look over here too at the chemicals. All these chemicals. Ooh, look at all those chemicals. Oddly enough, I looked it up just the other day. I looked up like...
I can't do anything with this. I can't do anything with this. I can't even pronounce the name on the label.
Okay. Interesting. See if he has scissors. We'll ask him, do you have scissors? This is a police lab, I guess.
Hello, Chris.
Hi, Halligan.
I've just come back from the place where they found the bones in Epping Forest.
Mm-hmm. Why are you telling me? Have there been any decisive discoveries in that case?
There was a pile of bones. Nothing else.
Yes, I had that impression as well when I was out there with the forensic squad. Everything is quite clean. You didn't find anything either?
No, nothing.
I would actually have been surprised if you had. And why did you come here then, if I may ask?
Oh, I thought you might be interested in this.
Sure, Halligan. Thank you. Anything else?
No, that was it.
Well then, see you later.
What was this?
Okay, Chris. See you later on.
I don't... Okay. What is this? What is this? This kind of looks like a picture, but I don't know. It looks kind of crude. I hadn't heard of it either. But apparently it is also kind of bad. We see people floating in the air that shouldn't be floating, first off. I think it's an early, like, a relatively early 3D game. So look at him. This guy floats. Okay, let's give him the apple juice. Maybe he'll want some apple juice. Like, here you go. Have some apple juice. Now we're buddies, right? No, he doesn't want apple juice, but we do want his scissors.
A bottle of apple juice. I should think up something else. My case file.
I want his scissors.
Hey, I've had enough. Get your paws off my scissors, will you?
I should just take them. I mean, they're just scissors. I can cut the thing right here in front of you and not even have to take the scissors with me. My gosh, the quest to get scissors. Bad adventure games can be fun. They can be frustrating, but they can be fun. Any scissors in here? There's only one pair. Yeah, well, my office is so messy that can't get anything else here. So, can I say, do you have scissors?
Hello, Janet. It's me again.
I can see that. What is it? Have you forgotten something again?
Nice day today, isn't it?
Don't trouble yourself, Brent. I will not go to the cinema with you.
No, Janet. That's not what's on my mind at the moment. I've still got your green scarf. Do you want it back?
Oh, that ugly thing that the department gave me as a present for my birthday. Well, I was hoping you'd either forget it or throw it away. Just keep it, please.
Good. See you later, then.
Take your time, Brent.
I need a signed form, but I need to cut the carbon paper so that he thinks he's just signing a stationary form when he's signing a different form instead. Because I'm being deceptive. I'm a detective that's being deceptive. I'm a deceptive detective. That's right. Whoa! I found some gloves.
I've already taken one this morning.
I found some gloves and another sock. What? There's the other sock. We found the second sock. It's in a different drawer. Can we open each drawer individually? I think we can. Ooh, darts.
Nope, no darts now. Leave them. I don't need those anymore.
What did I just get? I have no idea what that was. Darts for a dartboard. Okay, cool. Alright, let's open this drawer now.
I'll take it with me. Maybe I'll give it back to Miss Browning today. I'm determined to give up smoking. Leave those alone.
Alright, we got another thing. I just assumed that And a sock. Okay. Anything else? Click on my phone. I think that's about it. And I can probably grab the bone with the gloves now. So that's good. So I can go back to the scene. What's this?
A roll of plastic bags to secure evidence.
Got evidence secure bags and gloves.
The green scarf.
And
It's
Jan's
Janet's.
green scarf, which I don't know why I even have. Alright. We're going to go back to the scene. We're going to go grab something and put it in the bag. That's what we're going to do. Alright, here we go. Gloves. Bone. No.
That won't feel different with gloves either. That won't feel different with gloves either. I can't do it with a scarf. The textile fibers would stick to it.
There we go. We got a bone in a bag.
That is no important evidence, I'm sure about that. I
don't know. Just throwing up at the sight of bones. You're happy to see this game? Yeah, this game was on. This game's on GOG. That's why it's. That's why we can play it. All right, let's talk to the lab dude. Ask him about the bones. The lab dude's over here. Whoa, we were running slow. Look at our running. Ugh. We haven't talked to him at all yet. Say, hey, look at this bone. Look at that.
Here you go, Chris. Have a look at this.
A bone. Very likely the right thigh bone. Why are you bringing it here? I had a look at the bones with the forensic squad this morning.
I know, but I've still got a couple of questions about them.
Well, go ahead then.
Did somebody maybe scorch the flesh off the bone?
No, definitely not. That would look different. I suspect that it was rather cut off, or maybe taken off with acid.
What sex was the victim?
Judging by the structure of the bones, I think it was male. I'll write that down in my report as well, but I'll tell you right now that you won't get it before the end of the week, Halligan.
Can you see any abnormalities?
I would have noticed them, Halligan. No fractures, no bruises, everything quite normal.
You can't tell me more than that about the bones? Chris, that doesn't help me.
There's really no more to say about the bones, Halligan. Just wait for my report. You'll have it all nicely written down then. Or, hang on a moment. If you're really interested, go and see Professor Turner. He was the supervisor of a friend's PhD thesis. That's how I met him. He works in the Anthropological Museum in Oxford. If anybody can say anything about the bones, he can.
Okay.
Okay, thanks for the advice.
Don't mention it.
I have a new location. Very nice. Save. Bones. I'll call them number. I'll put numbers in front of them. Bones. Save. Alright. Resume. Okay, I think we have a new location that we can go to, so let's do that. Some professor. Museum of Oxford. Oh. These ducks. Are these ducks? I think these are ducks. They're kind of pixelated, so I can't really tell. They look pretty big. Let's see if we can walk over to them. No, we can't. We can't walk over to the ducks. They could be pigeons. They seem too big for pigeons, though. Like, they seem awfully big. But that may just be that they didn't scale it correctly.
I don't know what to put in there. Locked.
Well, I can't go into the museum. Maybe I have to call. Alright, well. I'll see if I can break in through the through the window or something. I don't know. I don't quite understand the icons. Maybe we should look at the manual.
Doesn't look busy at all in there. Doesn't look
Oh,
busy
that's
at
where.
all in there.
Wait. Oh, that's getting up here. Okay.
I don't know what to put in there.
Well, let's look at the sign.
Closed due to renovation works. Great. And now?
Let's pour apple juice in the slot.
No, not a chance.
Let's put the bone through the slot. Can we do that?
I can't do that.
Yeah, I don't think we can do anything here. Maybe we have to wait to come back here until something happens. I don't know. What if we go this way? Does this leave? It looks like there's multiple directions we can exit, so maybe we can go around. Maybe there's a back door to the museum. Oh. There's a person here. Maybe he has some scissors.
Hello, my friend.
Huh?
Can I help you somehow?
Help? Help? Nobody can help me.
Hey, don't despair. Everybody has a hard time now and then. Maybe I can do something for you.
Just leave it. I've lost everything. Everything. No money, no flat, no future. I'm finished. Simply finished.
Have you seen anybody going into the museum?
Yeah. Just this morning, a woman. A young, pretty one.
A woman? You haven't seen a man?
Nah. Only a woman. She comes here every day. Now and again, she gives me a few pennies. I think she works in the museum.
Oh, makes
a woman
sense.
then.
So what? What's special about that? There are millions of women running about in this world.
That is true. Some may even say billions.
Why is the museum being closed?
Well, it's been refurbished. At the moment, my business is running really badly.
How much did you, make today?
Well, just a poxy 60 pence.
You're right. You won't get far on that. Okay, I must be off now.
Well then, okay.
There's can.
The beggar can make better use of them. These are the beggar's bags. These are the beggars. The beggar can make better use of them.
Here, are you crazy? That's mine. Hands off, okay?
I was just looking. Yeesh. Am I actually supposed to steal his money? Man. If I am, that sounds really cruel. I don't know. Well, we can go this way too. Let's go this way. See what's over here. Ooh, it's a phone booth. Ooh, what's this? What is this? What's this? It's a thing that I don't know what it is, but we can't interact with it.
You can't get through like that. It won't work without money.
There's no reason I would need the phone anyway. Oh, wait. Oh, the apple juice? That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Give him the apple juice. Doesn't seem like... I hadn't thought about that. I do have the apple juice.
I got you something. Here you are.
Oh, what's that, pal?
Apple juice. Naturally cloudy. Lots of vitamin C.
Apple juice? Are you pulling my leg?
Didn't you say you were thirsty?
Oh, you dense, mister. I want a bottle of cider. Apple juice is alright in the nursery, but I'm not into that.
Why don't you try?
Get lost. Leave me alone. You can drink your apple juice yourself.
Wow. Okay. Maybe that's why people don't give you money. Kind of rude. Well, we also got maybe we have to make some cider.
I really don't have the time for a break.
Let me write this down. Apple juice, cider, question mark. So we've got scissors. Then we have woman. I don't know why, how that's relevant. Woman at museum. Okay. Anything else we can look at?
Anthropological Museum of Oxford. This is the right place. A bench.
It won't let me click the duck pigeons.
Doesn't look busy at all. Doesn't look busy at all in there.
Wait.
Doesn't look busy at all in there. The letterbox. Everything is dark. Closed due to renovation works. Great. And I don't know what to put in there.
Alright, well. Can't do anything here yet, it seems. So... what do we need to do? Let's go back to Scotland Yard, I guess. Maybe we can talk to the lab guy, and maybe we can get a phone number or something. Let's copy our face again. Just because why not? You never know when a copy of her face will come in handy.
Well, Halligan, how'd you get on at the museum? What did Professor Turner say? Could he help you?
The museum is closed. It's being refurbished.
Oh, well, that's bad luck. Why don't you phone him?
My wallet has disappeared. Have you seen it?
Your wallet? No, it isn't here. Was there much money in it?
No, a £20 note and some change.
Well, it isn't here anyway.
Missing wallet. Okay. So he mentioned the phone.
Okay, Chris, that's it for the moment.
Okay, Halligan. See
I
you
want
then.
to talk to him again.
Well, Halligan, how'd you get on at the museum? What did Professor...
I had a look round outside the building.
You only saw the museum from the outside? Man, Halligan, you're weird sometimes. Why didn't you go in?
The museum is closed.
Oh.
It's all right for you. My phone doesn't work properly anymore.
Why don't you go to a phone booth?
Okay.
I don't have any change to phone.
Well, now you've got a problem. Lost it all gambling again, did you? Hey, that reminds me. You still owe me £30, Halligan. You haven't got it on you by any chance?
No, Chris.
Maybe you'll remember it someday.
Could I use your phone?
I'm not so keen on that, Halligan. I'm always in trouble with the accounts department. You know what I mean. Why don't you ask Lowry?
Lowry? You must be joking, Chris. You know how badly we get on, don't you?
Especially since this morning, right?
Exactly.
Sorry, Halligan, but I'm convinced you'll solve this problem.
Alright. One, we have our phone is broken. He mentioned using a phone booth. There's one outside the museum. Nobody here will let us use their damn phone. So we have to use a phone booth. We don't have a wallet, which means we don't have enough change to call the person. So the problem here, which seems like a very adventure game problem, is that we need to get change to use the phone booth outside the museum when we're in a police department full of phones.
Okay, Chris. See you later on.
We also need scissors in order to cut this. Or some sort of cutting tool. It doesn't necessarily have to be scissors.
Something is just being distilled there. Something is just being distilled
Make
there.
it some alcohol, maybe?
Something is just being distilled.
Let's use the apple juice on it.
That doesn't work.
Nope. Maybe we can use the lab to, like, make ourselves some cider.
Chris's pinboard. Somebody's written here. Hecker, you sleepyhead. When do I get my damn DNA analyses? That must be from Chief Miller. You can recognize his intonation even on the paper.
In 2001, you didn't have a mobile phone. I don't think... I mean, they weren't uncommon, but I don't think they were, like, super common either.
I'm not thirsty. No way.
Okay, nothing I seem to be able to do in here. I believe I did have a cell phone in 2001. Let's see if we can give her scarf back. Regardless of her not wanting it.
Not a good idea.
It's not a good idea to give her scarf back. Okay.
Hello, Janet. It's me again.
I can see that. What is it? Have you forgotten something again?
Well, actually, no. I just thought I'd drop in.
Just do me a favor, Brent, and don't keep me from doing my work all the time.
In conversation. In conversation. I think there's something wrong with your neck.
The switchboard. We have 4 lines, but Janet's all on her own at the moment. That's what happens during the holidays. That's the Central Crime Prevention Office. It keeps an eye on flashpoints in the centre of London. The files of our department. This is where we keep every single unimportant scrap of paper. We'll have to break through the wall soon to make room for more.
It's a lot of files. That's a lot of files. If I had my wallet, I could buy a delicious Coca-Cola. Okay,
This is my collection of case files.
do we need to pixel hunt?
This is my collection of case files. My spare coat. This is my collection of case files. The Scotland Yard cupboard standard model detective. Veneered pressboard. There's only superfluous stuff in there. That is my private bookshelf. The districts of London. My books. This is my collection of case files.
Alright, let's look at that. Let's look at this.
It doesn't work like that. You don't hear anything, and nothing happens either. I'd better leave that here. I'd better leave that here. It doesn't work like that. You don't hear. I never use the receiver. That thing is just...
Apparently my phone is broken. Yeah, we never say our phone's broken. So it's a nice red phone, and the chief has like 3 phones. Maybe we can use the chief's phone. Let's see if we can use the chief's phone. Apparently the only way people can call us, but we can't answer the calls. These guys actually made an X-Files game. Interesting. So look, he's got 3 phones. Oh, okay. So I think we need somehow to get the bum's money. Which seems kind of weird. Oh no, I don't want to go there. But how do we do that? The only thing we have is here. I feel like I may have missed something. The lab with the juice. Whoops, that's the wrong place. It's possible. It seemed like a good idea.
Far too hot to touch. It won't work like that. Looks like that won't work. I should think up something else. That won't help. Nothing's happening. I don't want that. It won't work like that. I thought it wouldn't work like that.
This actually seemed positive, just the way just what he's talking about.
Looks like that won't work. That won't get me any further. That's futile as well.
Maybe I can turn the heat off.
Now I've got a clipboard with the form for information procurement. If I pull that hose off, the whole of Scotland Yard will blow up. Actually, that's not a bad idea. If I pull that hose off, the test won't work anymore. Better not.
I don't think Scotland Yard would blow up.
A flask. A flask. I can't do that.
Another one. Well, why is there stuff coming out of this one?
A flask.
Like, look at it. It's like steaming even though there's like no heat on it. That's weird.
I can't see any connection there. If I pull that hose...
Nope, that's that side. But what about this side? No, same side. So here I can click here or over here and it's the same thing. I can't click over here. I can click chemical. Oh! Oh, maybe I could just put some alcohol in it. We have alcohol.
Too dangerous to carry the bottle around with me. I don't even know what kind of stuff that is. Too dangerous to carry the bottle around with me. I don't even know what kind of stuff that is. Too dangerous to carry. Take it with me? Take it with me? Take it with me? Chris surely wouldn't like. Take it with me? Too dangerous to... A bottle with some sort of chemical. The bottle is full of dust and fingerprints. A bottle with some sort of chemical. The bottle is full of dust.
The bottle is full of dust and fingerprints.
A bottle with some... Too dangerous to carry the bottle around with me. I don't even know what kind of stuff that is.
Maybe we can... I don't think we can take a flask.
There's nothing I can do with this. There's nothing I can do with this.
Alright. Maybe I can grab a flask? I don't think I can, though. But I could try.
Far too hot to touch.
No. No.
If I
We got stuff over here, too. But I don't think we...
I can't do anything with... I can't do anything with this.
Nope, nothing over there.
Well, Halligan, how'd you get on at the museum? What did Professor
We already
Turner
talked
say?
about this.
Could he help
We already
you?
talked about this.
I haven't seen him yet.
No? Why not?
The museum is closed. It's
We
been
already
refurbished.
talked about
Oh.
this.
Well, that's bad luck. Why don't you phone him?
My wallet has disappeared. Have you seen it?
Your wallet? No, it isn't here. Was there much money in it?
No, a £20 note and some change.
Well, it isn't here anyway.
You think you figured out the mystery?
Okay, Chris, that's it for the moment.
Okay, Halligan. See you then.
Yeah, this seems weird. I don't know. This doesn't... Maybe this is realistic. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if that's just tea. That does seem to be the mystery.
Too dangerous to carry the bottle around with me. I don't even know what kind of stuff that is.
This is working, but it's also not working. Maybe I can drink it. Maybe I should drink it. Let's try to drink it. See what happens. Drink it. No, I can't drink it. I can't use it on him either. Maybe she wants some apple juice. Hey, you want some apple juice?
That would be stupid.
That would be stupid. Alright. Thanks. That's nice of you to say. This might be a pixel hunt. I really don't know. I'm Struggling to figure out what to do. I'm looking for any more, like, magnifying glass things or something. You can look at this shelf.
Ah, all about darts. A top title. There was a really good DIY description to build dartboards in it. I didn't like that book very much. I wanted to give it to Stryker, but he doesn't read. My cooking book for single households. This book claims that I can stop smoking. John Sinclair, Ghost Hunter. My favorite book. Non-smoker within 21 days. Corn circles. That was really interesting. The serious riddle.
A serious riddle. Okay, I know we could look there. And I thought there was another spot we could look in here, but I don't remember where it was. I thought there was, but maybe I was wrong. I mean, obviously we can look there. I thought I saw another. We had another. We could look at more books, but oh, we can look. Thought we could look here. Oh no, that was when we opened this drawer. That's right. When we open this drawer, we can look at these books. We can see these books here. That's right. I had forgotten about that.
My writing desk. I am definitely the only one who can make head or tail of it.
Anything here? Nope. Doesn't look like anything here either. Well? Let's try and freak him out with a bone. I don't think we've tried that yet. Say, look at this bone. Isn't it cool? Maybe he'll barf. No, that doesn't work either.
That doesn't work. Of course, I'd rather think about it. My gloves, my gloves, my gloves. I nicked them out of the exhibit room. That doesn't work. Now I've got a clipboard with the form for information procurement, the carbon paper, and the form for stationery procurement. But the carbon paper juts out a bit.
Nah, he doesn't want juice. Oh, I forget that he's here and not here.
No way.
I forget that he's actually here and not up here. So when I click on him up here, he's not actually here. He's down here. I forgot about that.
I thought it wouldn't work like that. That won't feel different.
Challenge him to a duel. I challenge you to a duel.
I don't want that. It won't work like that. It won't work like that. Lowry's files. Neatly and tidily filed rubbish. It's amazing he keeps getting away with it.
His office is way cleaner than ours. I mean, seriously. We can't open the drawers in his office.
Books? He's got books? They're probably just for show, meant to impress the ladies.
See if he has anything else I can talk to him about.
What is it this time, Halligan?
Oh, he's got more topics.
I'd really like to know how a braggart like you managed to get a date with Janet.
Well, you know what, Halligan? Women do like a winner, don't they? Little Janet is no exception. We went to the palace yesterday.
What was showing?
The new Schwarzenegger film.
You know how to handle women, don't you?
Of course. Janet said she found it disgusting, but I know for a fact that she was very keen on it. Women are like that. Do you understand?
What amazes me is why a woman like her should find your boring stories about cars, sports, and action films so entertaining.
Halligan, I'm sure you didn't come to tell me that. What do you really want?
Could you lend me some change?
Could you lend me some change?
You haven't found your wallet, have you? Well, sorry, Halligan, but this is Scotland Yard, not the Bank of England.
The Bank of England is the central clearing bank, Lowry. You can't draw any money there.
Indeed. Just try it somewhere else, then. You won't get a penny from me.
Okay. I'll talk to you later, Lowry.
All right, let's talk to him again.
What is it this time, Halligan?
Where can I find Detective Stryker?
Stryker? On holiday. Why?
Maybe he could tell me more about the skeleton murders.
Halligan, I coordinated the case. Stryker was my right hand. You won't get anything new out of him.
Okay. I'll talk to
All right,
you later, Lowry.
let's just talk about everything.
What is it this time, Halligan?
I know that you'll say no, but I have to ask for your help.
You do actually need help, Halligan. But not from me. Try a social worker. Well?
Do you know how to operate the copying machine?
Yes, I do.
And will you tell me?
Just guess.
Yes?
Nearly right. No would have been the correct answer, but you nearly got it, old boy.
Okay. I'll
What a
talk to you
dude.
later, Lowry.
What is it
Anything,
this time,
anything
Halligan?
more?
Lowry, about our conversation before.
What?
I've got some questions for you.
My God, Halligan, you just don't get the message, do you? Well, what is it?
Have you seen my wallet?
Let's not argue, Lowry. I need some information from you about the last investigations.
You've got the file, Halligan. I suppose you can read. And now scram.
Lowry, I've read your file. There's just nonsense in it.
Do you know what I think, Halligan? I think I don't need to tolerate a detective in a £20 suit walking past my door criticising the quality of my work.
Well, it's hardly my fault that the chief has taken you off the case. It's your own fault.
You can keep your analysis to yourself. Just leave me alone.
You're obliged by your office to give me any information I may require.
You've got all the information. You've got the file. What more do you want?
Okay. I'll talk to you
All
later,
right.
Lowry.
Okay. 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 Anything else I can talk to him about?
What is it this time, Halligan?
I know that you'll say no, but I have to ask for your help.
You do actually need...
That's what I want to do,
but not from
Austin,
me.
but I
Try a
can't.
social worker. Well,
I've already
Could you lend me
done
some
that
change?
one.
you haven't found your wallet, have you? Well,
You're a really nice person, Lowry.
I do my best.
Okay. I'll talk to you later, Lowry.
All right. That's good enough for me. Alright, let's go back to the murder scene, I guess. And see if we can find anything else there. Do some pixel hunting. Is there anything outside of these bones? No. There might be something here because the one guy said something about them not finding anything else, and be surprised if we do. That's the guy, right? Yeah, that's the guy. Okay. Wait, we can go... Wait. This is the way out, right? Yeah, that's the way out. We can't go that way. Alright. Okay, I thought we might have been able to go another direction, but no. Can we go all the way up here? I don't see anything. Nah. Stop it. Nope. Nothing. Can't click on the flowers. Can't click on that. There seems to be nothing here. I disappeared. Oh! Oh, I can go through the tree. Look at that. Look at that. I'm amazing. I can go through trees. That's the kind of detective I am. I just walk through trees like it's nothing. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I need to have the grass
What?
examined. I need to have the grass examined. I need to have the grass
I need to have the grass examined.
I need to have the grass examined.
Why?
I need to have the grass examined. Strange. The grass next to the bones is black.
It is?
Strange.
Okay.
The grass next to the bones is black.
This one does look weird.
There's hardly any flesh on the bone. Unbelievable. Strange. The grass next to the bones
Well,
is
can we grab it with one of these? We can, we got it.
some tufts of grass from the place where the bones were found. In a bag for evidence.
Okay, let's bring that back to the lab. Anything else? Oh yeah, look, we grabbed some grass. Alright.
Strange. The grass next to the bones is black.
I mean, I'm okay. I couldn't tell. All right, we got something for you, lab guy. That's not lab guy. That's guy I don't care about.
That is a microscope.
I don't like having to zoom in on stuff. All right.
Chris, I've got something else for you. Could you have a quick look at that too?
The weed. Also from the place where the bones were found, I suppose.
Exactly.
Okay, Brent. And what do you want to know about it?
Do you notice anything about it?
The grass looks slightly burnt, I'd say.
The bones were lying on this grass.
Oh, maybe somebody made a fire on the grass before the bones were lying there. That's not very unusual in parks.
That was no fireplace, Chris. The grass was burnt under the bones and just there.
Well then, maybe the bones got hot.
Can bones get that hot in the sun?
Well, I don't think this is very likely in autumn. But right now, I can't say much more about that either.
Okay, Chris. See you later on.
Your brother's wife had her full family over at their place today. I hope that doesn't happen. I'm sorry to hear that, Austin. That does suck. I had one friend. I had one friend over. But we've all been working at home and being very careful. And but it was just 3 of us. And my family did not have Thanksgiving this year, so but I hope nothing bad happens. Oh, wow. Wow. Well, that sucks. That just sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, what do we do? I don't know what to. Okay, we got nothing out of that. Like nothing. That is kind of sad. Where'd I go? I disappeared. Oh, I'm the disappearing detective. In-laws. Okay. You're an actual communist. You wish you would have been there. A lot of my family, not my immediate family, well, not a lot. A few of my family members have been very, not nice, let's just say. And, it's been kind of stressful because these are people that, I known my whole life, and just now they're starting to get this attitude that I don't want to deal with. And it sucks. What do I do? What just happened? What just happened? Why did it say 20 minutes later? Okay.
The green scarf. It's The green scarf. It's Janet. The green scarf. It's Janet. A bottle of apple juice.
What just happened?
The bottle is clean now.
I cleaned it? I did some dusting?
A bottle with some sort of chemical. The bottle is clean now.
Well, that was nice of me. That I was cleaning. I mean, it did say it was dusty.
Too dangerous to carry the bottle. A bottle with some. The bottle is clean.
Oh. All right. What's that gonna do for me? Does it give me a new dialogue option?
Well, Halligan, how'd you get on at the museum? What did Professor Turner say? Could he help you?
The museum is closed. It's being refurbished.
Oh, well, that's bad luck. Why don't you phone him?
It's all right for you. My phone doesn't work properly anymore.
Why don't you go to a phone booth?
I don't have any change to phone.
Well, now you've got a problem. Lost it all gambling again, did you? Hey, that reminds me. You still owe me £30, Halligan. You haven't got it on you by any chance?
No, Chris.
Maybe you'll remember it someday.
Could I use your phone?
I'm not so keen on that, Halligan. I'm always in trouble with the accounts department. You know what I mean. Why don't you ask Lowry?
Lowry? You must be joking, Chris. You know how badly we get on, don't you?
Especially since this morning, right?
Exactly.
Sorry, Halligan, but I'm convinced you'll solve this problem.
Okay, Chris. See you later on.
Well, Halligan, how'd you get on at the museum? What did Professor Turner say? Could he help you?
Maybe
I haven't seen him yet.
No? Why not?
I have some other things to do first.
Ah, I understand. And you need to do them here?
No, Chris, of course not. I don't want to disturb you, but I've got another question.
Ah, well then.
My wallet has disappeared. Have you seen it?
Your wallet? No, it isn't here. Was there much money in it?
Okay, I've done this dialogue
No,
before.
a £20 note and some change.
Why did I
Well,
dust
it isn't
those
here
bottles?
anyway.
Okay, Chris, that's it for the moment.
Okay, Halligan. See you then.
Alright, let's maybe we leave and come back. Let's try leaving and coming back and see if that changes anything.
Well, Halligan, how'd you get on at the museum? What did Professor Turner say? Could he help you?
I haven't seen him yet.
No? Why not?
I have some other things to do first.
Ah, I understand. And you need to do them here?
No, Chris, of course not. I don't want to disturb you, but I've got another question.
Ah, well then.
My wallet is disappeared.
Your what?
No, a £20.
Well,
What's this button do? That just closes dialogue.
Well, Halligan, what did
I had a look round outside.
You only saw the museum. Why didn't you go in?
I couldn't get hold.
Have you tried the phone?
It's all right.
Why don't you go?
I don't have.
Well, no. Hey, you haven't got it.
Okay.
Alright, I have no idea what's going on. I'm gonna save. Save as. What do I need? Need cider? Maybe? Need cider? Oh, it's gonna go 03. Need cider. Okay. I don't know what dusting that thing did. Look at the save picture. That's me. Who's that? Of the actual save area? Oh, that. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. That. Yeah, that's not great. I mean, this is like the GOG version of the game, and they probably did some things to get it to work properly. I don't know what we need to do. Apparently dusting these was the right move, which is absolutely ridiculous. Maybe we can, like, use them now. No, we can't.
There's nothing I can do with this.
Oh my gosh, your settings aren't saved between quitting and reloading. That sucks. You have to change your settings every single time. Have I checked? Oh, I haven't. You're right. That's a good point. It did take 20 minutes to dust.
Far too hot to touch. Something is just being distilled there. A flask. Far too hot to touch. Something is just being distilled there. Nothing's happening.
Well, Halligan, how'd you get on at the museum? What did Professor Turner say? Could he help you?
I haven't seen him yet. I couldn't...
Have you tried the...
Could I use...
I'm not so keen on that, Halligan. Why don't you ask Lowry?
Lowry? You know how badly we get on.
Especially since this...
Exactly.
So...
Okay,
Just keep that yourself. Just keep that yourself.
Hey, I dusted your alcohol.
Just keep that yourself.
Some tufts of grass from the place where the bones were found. In a bag. Chris, I've got something else for you. Could you have a quick look at that too?
The weed. Also from the place where the bones were found, I suppose.
We already talked about
okay, Brent.
this.
And what do you want to know about it?
Have you seen something like this before?
You mean, have I seen grass before? Are you trying to pull my leg?
Have another look.
Slight burning traces. Where'd you get it from?
The bones were lying on this grass.
Oh, maybe somebody made a fire on the grass before the bones were lying there. That's not very unusual in parks.
It's forbidden to light fires in Epping Forest.
Forbidden? Halligan, be realistic. Who cares about that? If people want to light a fire, they'll do it.
That was no fireplace, Chris. The grass was burnt under the bones and just there.
Well then, maybe the bones got hot.
Can bones get that hot in the sun?
Well, I don't think this is very likely in autumn. But right now, I can't say much more about that either.
Okay, Chris. See you later on. That doesn't work. Chris, I've got something else for you. Could you have
The weed.
Exactly.
Okay, Brent.
Nah. Okay, I don't like how this dialogue crap works. I wish they would have done a little bit better. I don't know what to do. Does anybody know what to do? Because I don't know what to do. What was that? What did she just do?
The green scarf. It's Janet's.
I have no idea. I'm so confused right now. Let's just use his phone.
Lowry's phone.
Sneak out. Yeah, we can check the museum again. That's a good point. Let's try the museum. Looks like it's still closed. Let's see if the bum is still there. He is.
A bottle of apple juice.
Man. I feel like there's something, like, what's this? What is this? Why is there a little thing there?
Telephone charges of British Telecom, so nobody forgets how expensive it is to use the phone. Hey, a phone box, and I don't need a phone card. It won't work without money. Hey, a phone box.
Okay, I can't check the little thing. I tried that. That did not work. Well, I didn't actually ask the chief because I couldn't, but I did try that. Alright, let's go up here, I guess. See if anything's changed up here. Nope.
Locked.
Okay, nothing's changed over here. What did dusting do? All right. Okay. I got myself a hint, and it's to apparently I need to get an item from here. I thought I clicked everything here, but apparently I didn't click that. I needed to get that. That's what I needed. I needed that. That's something in that I haven't done yet.
Hi, everybody! Hi, Dr. Nick!
Hey, Vitriol Plays, how is it going? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream and welcome everybody. I hope you had a great day. What were you up to? I'll give you a quick shout out. Playing Raft. All right, let's see if he has any new options.
Well, Halligan, how'd you get on at the museum? What did Professor...
I had a look round.
You only... Why didn't you go...
I have some other... No, my wallet is...
Your wallet...
No.
Well,
Okay.
Okay, Halligan.
No? Okay, well, we got a thing. I don't know what it was. What is it?
Fingerprint powder.
Fingerprint powder. Okay, we got fingerprint powder. Do we need to use the fingerprint powder somewhere? I don't know. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. I had a somewhat unusual Thanksgiving, I guess. I had crab cakes and spaghetti squash, mashed potatoes, spoon bread, and pumpkin pie. So it was like part normal and I guess traditional and part completely not. So can we use a fingerprint powder on anything?
That would be stupid. I thought it. I don't want. It won't work. That would be stupid. Nothing's
Nope.
happening. That won't get. Of course, it can't work like that.
Well, let's try talking to him. Maybe he'll have new dialogue options. I don't know.
What is it this time, Halligan?
Larry, about our
What? My God.
Have you got... I'd like to talk...
I really don't read the file.
I didn't see any inquiry. Is that right?
Of course. If you hadn't gone and put...
That was just an...
Innocent, yeah. In this department, nothing can be done. By the time you got the bloody forms filled in, there...
Okay.
We already did that. Okay, nothing there, and I can't take the stapler. I'm gonna try it again anyway.
Hey, I've had enough. Get your paws off my scissors, will you?
Okay. This game is very weird. Wait. There we go. This game is very... It seems a little bit... I don't know. Buggy, maybe? I haven't quite figured out if it's buggy or just... We can and there's some silly components too, like we can copy our face. Oh, okay. Wow, this game has a lot of nonsense in it, apparently. Like, absolute and utter nonsense.
Hey, it's me again.
So what? Haven't you asked enough questions? You know more. Bagger off.
What are you doing here?
Are you blind? I'm having a drink.
Do you still like the taste?
Of course I like dum-dum.
It smells pretty strong. How do you manage to drink?
I drink everything, mate. From schnapps, most important thing.
You don't look too happy though. Can I have a drink?
Get your own and get me one as well. My bottle's empty.
There's money in your hat there. Isn't that enough for a bottle of gut rot?
Oh no. Those pennies wouldn't feed a parking meter.
Okay.
Well then.
The beggar can make better use of them. I really don't have the time for a break. I really don't have the time for a break.
Okay, that's just there.
The beggar's flask. Absolutely empty.
What? You want me to pick up an item that's behind me? In this... Wow. I didn't even see that until... The heck, man? That's rude. He said he had an empty bottle, so I was trying to pick that up, but couldn't. All right. Yeah, let's go try and see if we can use that fingerprint kit on that thing. Although I wouldn't think there'd be any fingerprints on bones, but we can try it anyway. Maybe we can use the flask to get some of that tasty alcohol from the bottle. Yeah, let's go here. See if we can use that thing on the body. I doubt we can, but because it doesn't seem like you could fingerprint bones, but we can try it.
I can't do that. That doesn't think for... No, not a chance. That won't get... Looks like they would have... Nothing's happening.
Nope. Wait.
A flask. Fingerprint powder.
Was I using the flask or the fingerprint powder?
I'd rather think about it again.
Okay.
A roll of plastic bags. A roll of plastic bags to secure evidence. The green scarf. It's Janet's.
Boo game.
A bottle of apple juice. A bottle of apple juice.
All right. I don't think there's anything else we can do here with that. All right, let's go back. Let's go back here. Maybe we can get... You still like this game? I think there's some weird stuff about it, but, you know, so far the game's not bad. Like, It's got some weird jank to it, but it's okay. All right, we're gonna try the flask on the wait, where is it? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Wait, no, we got to zoom in. Okay, that does not work. That does not work at all. Boo. Okay. Well,
There's nothing I can do.
maybe we opened up new dialogue options with this guy. Let's talk to him. It's making you laugh. It's making me laugh too, so.
Well, Halligan, how'd you get on at the museum? What did Professor Turner say? Could he help you?
I haven't seen him yet.
No? Why not?
I couldn't get hold of anybody.
Have you tried the phone? Maybe somebody's still there.
I don't have any change to phone.
Well, now you've got a problem. Lost it all gambling again, did you? Hey, that reminds me. You still owe me £30, Halligan. You haven't got it on you by any chance?
No, Chris.
Maybe you'll remember it someday.
It's all right for you. My phone doesn't work properly anymore.
Why don't you go to a phone booth?
Monkey Island does have some weird stuff. I only played the first one so far, so.
My wallet has disappeared. Have you seen it?
Your wallet? No, it isn't here. Was there much money in it?
No, a £20 note and some change.
Well, it isn't here anyway.
Okay, Chris, that's it for the moment.
Okay, Halligan. See you then.
Okay.
Far too hot to touch. Far too hot.
Maybe we can use our flask on this.
That doesn't... I can't do that. That's futile as well. That won't help either. I thought it wouldn't work like that. Think first, Brent.
Alright. That doesn't work. Let's try it on the other bottles, I guess.
Boo earns. Boo earns.
No, that won't get... No, they would have... I can't
Oh,
see any
we have
connection.
to zoom in. No, 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 no. No, just no. No. Let's try dusting them again. Can't do that again. Alright, we dusted your things, man. So you should be happy about that. See if we can talk to him about something else.
Well, Halligan, how'd you get on at the museum? What did Professor Turner say? Could he help you?
So, wait. Hey, we got a new dialogue option. Something I wanted to ask you, Chris. What do these flasks contain?
Something I wanted to ask you, Chris. What do those flasks contain?
Oh, you mean those on the shelves? They contain all sorts of different chemicals I need for my work. Indicator solutions, alcohol, things like that.
Alcohol, you say?
What exactly are indicator solutions?
Solutions for determining particular chemicals. The solution changes its color if the substance you're looking for is present.
So I only get this dialogue option if I have the flask and I dust the bottles? That seems weird.
Why do you need alcohol for your work?
Certainly not in order to drink it, Halligan. We use alcohols as solvents. Most types are poisonous anyway.
Would you bottle some of the drinkable alcohol for me?
No way, Halligan. Do you think we supply the whole department with alcohol? That'll be the day.
Okay.
Okay, Chris. See you
We
later
gotta
on.
go down this dialogue tree.
Well, Halligan, how'd you get on at the museum? What did Professor Turner say? Could he help you?
Something I wanted to ask you, Chris.
Oh, you mean that they contain all sorts...
That is really interesting.
Yes, isn't it?
You've got a great job, Chris. Masses of alcohol and everything legal.
Nonsense, Halligan. Do you think we spend all day getting drunk with medical alcohol? Why don't you just try the stuff?
What will happen to me then?
You'll see. Well, how about it? Are you scared?
Sure, no problem.
Oh, the camera's moving.
Here, Brent, to your health. What's up? Go ahead, try it. You won't get one of these so often.
All right, here we go. Cheers.
To your health, Brent.
An interesting aroma, isn't it? Brent, aren't you feeling very well? Brent, are you sure you're okay?
Okay. Wow. Thanks for poisoning me, dude. Holy crap.
God damn it. You could knock someone out cold with this kind of stuff.
It's raining tacos.
All right, we apparently need to spike the apple juice with some stuff to knock out the bum so we can steal the bum's money. That's right. We need to steal the bum's money so we can make a phone call. That's what I think is going on. But maybe not. I don't know. What do we need to do now? Wait, did I get... No, I don't have any more. Well...
Far too hot to touch.
I still can't get... What was the point of that? That was a hint to knock out the bomb. I don't know what the point of that was. I really don't.
Too dangerous to carry the bottle around with me. I don't even know what kind of too dangerous to carry the bottle around with me. I don't even know what kind of stuff that is.
Gotta figure out which one he grabbed. Can I do that? Oh, there we go.
Look what we've got here. This is the bottle Chris took.
So the one I've been trying to use the whole time. Okay, cool. Now
the green scarf. It's Janet.
Now can we use it?
A bottle of apple juice. My gloves. I nicked them out of the exhibit room.
No, can we take it? Oh, we can take it. Okay, we just took it. We took it. All right. So the reason we had to wipe the dust off of them is so that we can then dust them later for fingerprints. Well, if we would have left the dust on them, it would have been very obvious which one he touched. If the dust would have stayed on them, because it wouldn't have been dusty anymore, right? So by taking the dust off, we actually made this puzzle more difficult for us instead of making it easier for us. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Can we put some of that in the flask? Can we put, should we mix it with apple juice? Okay.
Now the flask is full, with ethanol and apple juice.
We're totally gonna knock the bum out and steal his money.
Stop. I don't think it's a good idea to take the bottle out of the lab. Chris will be back quite soon. He'll notice it at once.
This police department is completely dysfunctional. I just want to note that. All right, put it back. There we go. It's back. Okay. We're going to save now. Save. Save as spiked spiked drink. There we go. So ethanol is rubbing alcohol, and it is, I think ethanol is rubbing alcohol. It's what you find in rubbing alcohol, and it is not good to drink. It doesn't knock you out though, as far as I know. But it does wreak damage on your body. I think it can make you blind if you drink too much of it. Here's another interesting factoid that you may not know, or maybe you do know. During Prohibition, when alcohol was illegal, the U.S. government decided it was a good idea to spike medical alcohol with effectively poison so that the people that did drink it died. So the US government was responsible for quite a few deaths during the Prohibition period because they more or less made alcohol poisonous to anybody who's desperate enough to drink it.
I've got something for you. Apple schnapps from Detective Halligan's home distillery. My own brand. Would you like to have a taste?
You serious? All right, pal. I'm as dry as the bottom of a parrot's cage.
Why don't you drink it all? I don't mind. And it's a cracker, I can tell you.
Cheers, mister.
Cheers.
Well, you knocked him out. So now I think we're gonna steal his money. We totally stole his money. I mean, wow. I don't think we can steal anything else. Whoa, we can disappear though. Yeah, I know. I mean, coffees, that is a surprising fact about something that they did, but it's kind of, it's very, very disturbing. All right, let's see if we can use one of these in the phone machine. I almost called this the phone machine. Well, first we're gonna save as Stole bum's money. Save. Alright. Resume. Let's see if you can use these coins in the phone.
What shall I pay for? What shall I pay? What shall I pay for? What shall I pay for?
Okay. We need the phone number of the I guess we need a phone number, right? Can we use the phone book? We don't seem to be able to use the phone book, and we can't use that. Okay. You
can't get through like that. You can't get through like that.
No? Okay. We picked up the phone. That's good.
Which number am I supposed to dial?
Now we can use the phone book. Okay.
Let's see if the phone number of the museum is listed in here. Museum, okay. Museum of African Studies, Museum of Ancient History. Here, Anthropological Museum. And the extension of Professor Turner? It's here. I've got it.
You dial it.
Hello?
Hello, who's that?
Who am I speaking to?
This is Detective Halligan from Scotland Yard.
Scotland Yard? What can I do for you?
I need to speak to Professor Turner. Doesn't he work at the museum?
Yes, but he's away on business.
Look, miss, what was your name?
Goodbye, Mr. Halligan.
She's hung up.
What? 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 She just hung up on me. What the heck was that? I didn't use any coins either. I have all the coins still. She just like hung up. Alright, I'm gonna call back. Let's see if I can bother her some more.
Hello?
Hello, it's me again, Detective Halligan.
I told you, Professor Turner isn't here.
Yes, but...
Detective, I'm very busy. Please call again in 8 weeks.
But She's hung up again. Oh.
Okay, yeah, everybody is just an asshole in this game. Like, everybody. I don't think I've met a single person in this game who hasn't been an asshole. Including myself. Alright, let's see. Maybe we can give some more. Maybe we can talk to the lab dude and we can say, he's not there. And he'll give us more info on maybe somebody else who we can talk to. Let's see if he's here. Oh, he's back. He's back.
Well, Brent, still got a headache?
Don't ask, Chris.
Have you managed to contact Professor Turner?
Yeah, I phoned him, but he wasn't in.
Not in?
He's on an expedition. I just talked to some woman who works there.
With his extension number?
Yes, exactly.
Well, Halligan, that was probably his daughter Melanie. She works in the museum as well. My friend told me a lot about her. He used to be really keen on her.
So, Professor Turner has a daughter. Thanks, Chris. I think that'll help me.
Is it? Is it gonna help me?
Are you alright, Halligan? How are you getting on?
Yeah, everything's fine. Thanks.
Are you alright, Halligan?
Yeah.
Oh, we can't even talk to him anymore. Alright, I guess we're gonna call back again and say, hello, his daughter. How are you? Now I know you're his daughter, so maybe I actually know more about you than you expected, so I'm a creepy guy. So you should pay attention to me. I mean, I feel like just saying I'm from Scotland Yard is enough, but guess not. Pick up that phone. Put some coins in.
What shall I pay for?
Hello?
Hello, this is Halligan again. Please don't hang up, Miss Turner.
How do you know my name, Mr. Halligan?
Chris Hecker told me that Professor Turner's your father.
Yes, that's true.
What do you do at the museum?
I'm an anthropologist.
The same as your father.
Yes?
Miss Turner, do you think you could help me?
That depends. What's the trouble?
I found a bone that I've had examined at the lab.
A bone? A human bone?
Yes, of course. It belonged to a murder victim.
Murder? How awful.
The bone is from the body of one of the victims of the skeleton murders. I take it you've read about them?
Oh, good heavens, yes. What can I do for you?
Couldn't we discuss that inside?
Certainly. Come on over. I'll let you in.
Oh my god. So she wouldn't help me. She wouldn't help me. She was just like, eh. You suck. I hate you. And then I use her name, and she's like, "Wait, how do you know my name?" It doesn't make to me. It doesn't make sense. This puzzle is. A lot of these puzzles in this game are a little bit meh.
Mr. Halligan?
Yes, that's right. Hello, Miss Turner. Nice to meet you. Thank you for taking the time.
No problem. We're closed anyway. The museum is being refurbished.
It's not easy to get in touch with you. I was close to giving
I'm not going to comment.
Because of the phone call? I'm really sorry. I do sometimes tend to be rather short on the phone. You know, I get unpleasant calls sometimes, and that's why I'm a bit suspicious.
I see. Well, I finally got in touch with you.
Would you like to come in? Would you like a cup of coffee or anything else?
No, thanks.
Mr. Halligan, how may I help you?
As I said, I'm working on the skeleton murders. We found another victim in Epping Forest. All the evidence points to the same culprit as in the other cases. The corpse was completely skeletonized. Professional work.
That's horrible. But how can I help you?
My colleague Chris Hecker of the Forensic Lab has already had a look at the bones. He thought that your father could perhaps carry out some additional tests. He is a renowned expert, after all.
Yes, he could do that. But as I said, my father isn't here.
I know, but it is very urgent. Perhaps you could have a look?
You say you've got some of the bones with you?
Yes, just one. Here.
I took it out of the bag.
This is a femur.
Yes, that's what Chris Hecker said as well.
It will take some time, Mr. Halligan. Could you wait a moment?
Could be. She could be. Sure.
Yes, sure.
I'll wait a moment. Oh, I'm sitting down. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I am now her. What the heck is happening? I'm her now.
This statue is from North Africa. I think it represents the god of the earth.
What? This is like we're playing two characters?
A relief. It's just come back from
That's
the
what I get for
restorer.
not reading the manual. You know? Wait. Alright, let's put the bone in there. I don't think it'll work, but we can try it anyway. No. Probably need to get it like a bone scraping. Look at all this equipment. We got all this equipment.
Father's distiller. There's methanol in there.
It's sometimes used to clean up relics.
We used it on the bone.
That won't get me any further. Father's distiller. These are pieces of very old statues. It's not easy to put them together.
Alright. You can look over here too. Whoa.
Forbidden archaeologies. My favorite.
I was more interested in the
Excellent
magnifying
research.
glass, but...
Very mysterious. Forbidden archaeologies.
But okay.
My favorite.
Well, good news. Good news. I just got a confirmation for my Lego order. just in case you were wondering. Whoa. Yeah, just like Maniac Mansion, playing multiple characters.
These stilettos were found during the excavations in Tenochtitlan, which is now Mexico City. Antique muzzle-loader pistols, the sickles from England. It could be a Celtic artifact, but we haven't been able to date it yet.
Let's use a bone on one of these. That seems like a good idea.
I don't think it'll work like... nothing's happening. It won't work like that.
Let's use these old...
That can't work. That's not a good idea.
Let's use these old knives to scrape some bone.
That's interesting. The notches in the bone were made by a sharp instrument. The sickle matches the notches to a T.
What? We actually got information. I was not expecting that. I will say that. I was not expecting that.
Oh, Melanie. That's interesting. The notches in the bone were made by a sharp instrument. The sickle matches the notches to a T.
Well, well, well. That is interesting. Let's now wash our hands. Or something.
Father hates it when I use up all his chemicals. Father hates it when I use up all his chemicals. The wash basin. The wash basin. 2 bottles of developer.
Not 1, but 2. I was trying to get a bone scraping so I could look at it in the magnifying glass, but oh my gosh, look, there's 2 of us. There's 2 of us. There's double the pleasure, double the fun. Right?
The sun. It's amazing how many cultures make it one of their goddesses. This image is from Australia.
Oh, now we're gone. Oh no, we just disappeared. Oh man. There's a time traveler or something like that in this game.
These pieces fit together, but my father and I never managed to figure out where they came from. The head of a Greek statue.
Did we just talk to... Oh no, we're back again. We're back again.
Well, did you get anywhere, Miss Turner?
Not really. Not yet, anyway.
What?
It'll take a while.
Okay.
Yes, I did get somewhere, actually. I am lying to you right now. Apparently we're not done yet. Alright. Oh, there's stuff over here too. We can look at this cabinet. We can't do... Oh, no. Can't do anything with these cabinets. We can just look at them. Apparently, they're nice to look at. Look at these nice cabinets. They're amazing. You should appreciate the niceness of these cabinets. with their stuff in them that we can't do anything with.
Yellow.
Hey, Nikita Launcher. Thank you for the follow. It is going well. How are you doing? Interestingly enough, I have a cat named Nikita, so we can move this. We can dial this. It's just relaxing. Cool.
A relief. It's just come back from the restorer.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out. We're trying to figure out. First off, why are we cloned? Why do we have a clone that's just standing right over him like some weirdo? And also, what do we do with this bone? Like, there's so much in this room. There's so much. It's ridiculous. Well, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, if you celebrate Thanksgiving. And if you don't, I hope you had a good Thursday. Wait, what's this? What's this? This looks like a thing that we can maybe scrape some bone. Yeah, there we go. Let's destroy some evidence. Awesome. Then we can put that in the microscope. Nice. Let's take these tweezers. I want these tweezers. I want these glasses. I want these bottles of things. This looks like, what is this anyway? I want to look at it. This looks like a ridiculous machine for just taking a piece of bone off. Yeah. If you're in Canada, you celebrate it. You celebrate it before we do here. Well then, happy Thursday. All right, let's put it in the. Let's see if we can put this in the machine or to the microscope. Do we have to look at the microscope and then put it in the microscope? Oh, there we go. Now we need to focus. Oh, look. There's a thing on it. What is it?
There's some metal residue here. It's gold. There's some metal residue here. It's gold.
Ooh. There's some gold on the bone. That's interesting. The story was good. Yeah, I agree. The story was good. Alright, let's see if we can talk to him now. This game is bugging out on us. You'll notice there's a clone of us.
Made any progress?
Yes, a little, but I can't quite make it out. Have you got a moment? I just want to check on something.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, so we're not done yet. We still need to do stuff. Alright, let's can we take that bone? Oh, we have that. We still have it. Alright, let's put it in here.
There's no point in that.
Put it in here. Put it in here. Do this.
I don't
Put it
want
in
that.
here.
Not a good idea. I would have been surprised. That doesn't work. There's methanol in there. It's sometimes used to clean up relics.
Is there any way to get the gold off of it or something? What do I need to do? Oh, there's a book here. Maybe I can use the book. No. Use that. I can use that. You know, it's funny that I happened to like chop off the part of the bone that had the gold on it. How is this game? This game's interesting. It's I haven't. We're trying to solve a murder. We're the detective that's in the chair behind our clone, who's not supposed to be there. The game, obviously, this game has quite a few glitches in it. So far they've been all been pretty hilarious. Well, except for one. The one that wasn't hilarious was the one when we clicked off screen and the game crashed. That wasn't hilarious.
2 bottles of developer.
So what do we need to do now? There's lots of stuff to look at. Yeah, we had a dude floating on a chair. We had we can walk through trees. We disappear sometimes. And now apparently, in addition to disappearing, sometimes more than one version of us appear. Well, let's look. Does this say anything?
A slice of the femur. It's wafer thin. You can almost see through it.
Is it still on the mic? No, it's not. Let's put it there again. Let's make this a realization about the gold again. Let's see if there's anything else we can see. I didn't fully look at it.
There's some metal residue. It's gold. There's some. It's gold. There's some. It's gold. There's some. It's. There's some. It's.
Oh, okay.
There's some metal residue here.
Can we scrape it off? Can we get it off? Can we get the metal residue off using like tweezers or something? I don't know. I saw tweezers over here. I don't think we could pick them up, but I saw them. Let's see if we can get another piece of bone. No, we can't get another piece of bone. Okay. I think it's part poorly made. Is a lot of it. I mean, the dialogue system kind of sucks too. But I mean, it's interesting so far.
A Mexican. I got this mask in Central Africa. They wear a small statue, a small Greek. This is from Easter Island. That came from Africa. Father brought it back with him.
No, I can't leave. Okay. I haven't tried the sink, no. I haven't tried using... It seems like I would flush the gold down the sink, but I can try it on the sink. No, it doesn't.
That won't get me. That's futile. No, that doesn't work. I don't think it'll work like that. No. I can't think of anything reasonable today.
Apparently the answer is no on that one. Trying to see if there's anything here. Okay, I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, didn't this edition mention something in connection with sacrificial rites in Britain? Let's see. Yes, here it is. An article about the Druids and their sacrificial rites. The latest findings indicate that in ancient England it was probable for the most... for their high ceremonies, the Celts usually prefer to use... incredible. It all fits in with this bone. I'm sure the detective will be very interested.
We clicked on this magazine before and she didn't didn't, is that because we discovered gold on it? I don't understand. I don't get it. Okay, let's see if we can talk to him now. Oh man, this game has a lot of just, you have to go back and use items over and over again.
Mr. Halligan?
This has a...
I believe I've found something interesting about your bone.
Go ahead.
In my opinion, this bone was worked on.
With a sickle?
Yes, and probably with a sickle made of gold.
What makes you think that?
The bone bears notches matching the cutting form of a sickle to a T, and I found a trace of gold in one of the notches.
A golden sickle? Who would use a weapon like that in order to cut a human being to pieces?
That's what I asked myself as well. I found an interesting article which could help us. According to the historian Arthur Blake, the Britannic Druids carried out very bloody sacrificial rites. He found out that such rites took place at major celebrations of the Celts. He assumes that consecrated golden sickles were used for those rites.
And how does he know about these things?
He learned about it from old inscriptions he's translating at the moment. Interesting, huh?
Celts? Druids? Quite some time has passed since then, hasn't it?
Of course, but the descriptions in the article absolutely match the findings on your bone, Mr. Halligan. I'm sure the author of the article can help you.
What do you think? Could this Blake be right?
I don't know. Maybe he just wants to make money with horror stories about ancient Britain, but the bone you've shown me would match his theory quite well.
Okay.
Have you ever seen anything similar in your career?
Oh, Mr. Halligan, you don't know the Aztec skull walls. If you'd seen those, you'd consider your bone harmless.
Maybe, but that was centuries ago. The victim of this murder was found this morning, and it was found in London. So you think this murder could be a ritual murder?
Yes, it would be possible. There are several occult sects and Satanists. They like checking their history books and adopting archaic rituals.
I would like to ask you some questions about your work, just out of interest. What are all these strange things here in your lab?
They're things my father and I have brought back from various expeditions. They have to be catalogued, will then become part of the permanent exhibition of our museum. Some things are personal presents. We keep those, of course.
You see quite a lot of the world, don't you?
Yes, that's part of my job.
What did you say this author's name was?
Blake. Arthur Blake.
Was there any mention in the article of how you could get in touch with the man?
I thought you'd ask that. His address was printed below the article. 366 Pinewood Road, Northampton.
What's your father's current
Well, that's
research
convenient.
project?
He's in Kenya studying initiation rituals.
What?
The rituals carried out when the childhoods of boys and girls end and they're admitted to the circle of adults.
What's your research field?
I specialize in sacrificial rites.
Sacrificial rites? That's an unusual research field for a young woman.
Do you think so? I don't think you should divide preferred science fields for men or women, Mr. Halligan.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I just think that you must have to do with death all the time if you research sacrifices.
Death is part of our existence, Mr. Halligan. In all cultures, all around the world.
You're telling me. If you take it like that, we are almost like colleagues.
Maybe. But it's not my job to put people in jail. I document the sacrificial rites of different cultures in order to help create a better mutual understanding.
What is there to be understood about murder?
I'm not saying that I approve of everything I research, Mr. Halligan, but in foreign cultures, not all sacrificial rites are regarded as murder. Most cultures sacrifice animals or plants, and they do so for religious reasons. Human sacrifices don't exist anywhere in the world at present. They're a thing of the past.
I've noticed that, Finkelroy. I think Twitch made that change, like maybe a few days ago, where they're remembering chat history somehow. Because whenever I refresh my, like a screen that has chat on it, instead of the previous chat going away, it puts a line on the screen that shows me the new chat and versus the old chat, which I think is very interesting. I didn't know it would transfer between devices, though. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I now have a red line between my old and new chat history, which I see in I've seen that in other forms of things. I like in maybe Discord does it, where it shows you new stuff that you didn't see, or things like that. But yeah, I noticed that a few days ago.
How long have you been working here?
Several years. My father helped me to get the job here at the museum.
Connections are indispensable nowadays, aren't they?
I was the most qualified applicant, but it's not easy to gain acceptance with the old boys of the museum's board when you're a woman. You have to be at least twice as good as the best male applicant.
And you were?
Of course I was. It's been decided that I'll be the head of the museum as soon as my father retires.
When will that be?
In 5 years?
Then you will have achieved a lot for someone your age.
How old do you think I am?
I'd say 29.
Exactly.
I'm going there now.
Mr. Halligan, I'm interested in this, particularly because of my job. I'd like to help you with your case. Would you take me with you?
Impossible. It's confidential police work. I have to see him on my own. I'm sorry.
I'm sure my knowledge would be to your advantage, Mr. Halligan, and I think it would be really interesting to work on a case like that.
Oh, when I think about it, perhaps that's not a bad idea at all. Perhaps there will be more examinations to be done. Okay, Miss Turner, let's do it like this. I'll keep you informed on the case. If I hear anything new or if I need your help, I'll contact you. What do you think?
All right. I'll see you later then.
Yeah, see you later. And thank you, Miss Turner.
So that would be a no. You just move over to your new PC and set everything up. You've never seen it before. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a Twitch thing. I think Twitch actually did it. I'm going so slow. Oh, here we go. We're moving now. All right, we got a new location. I guess we should go there, right? Arthur Blake. Boom.
This must be it. Pretty out of the way.
It's also a very cozy, looks like a somewhat cozy house. Let's check his mailbox.
Looks like he made this letterbox himself.
They call it a letterbox, not a mailbox. I don't know if this game has deaths, but that would get me to save my game more often. Blake's house. I don't know if it does or not. We haven't gotten to a point where we would die. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some deaths later on. Oh, ring the doorbell. Ring the doorbell.
Mr. Blake?
Yes?
My name's Brent Halligan. I'm a detective from Scotland Yard. I have a few questions I need to ask you.
Scotland Yard? What's this about? Is something wrong?
I'd rather we discuss this in private. Do you mind if I come in?
I'm not sure. What's happened? Is there a problem with one of my publications?
No, sir. I'm investigating a murder case. Perhaps you could help me? It really won't take very long.
Murder? How awful. But what's it got to do with me?
Mr. Blake, I'd really prefer it if we could go somewhere a little more private. May I come in?
Well, yes, certainly. Come on in.
Hey, we're in a new place. Why everybody is so suspicious? Everybody's so suspicious of me. Here's a clock. Why can we look at this clock?
An old pendulum clock with a Roman face. Mr. Blake seems to be a man of taste. Still, I wouldn't buy a thing like that.
Alright, let's talk to him.
You're the author of a book on Druids, am I right?
Yes, quite correct. In fact, I'm just working on a revised version for the next edition. But what makes you so interested in my book?
I'm currently investigating a series of murders in London. I've made some interesting discoveries that I'd like to discuss with you.
What series of murders are we talking about?
The skeleton murders. You may have read about them in the papers.
Oh, yes. Of course. A terrible business.
Mr. Blake, I believe there may be some sort of ritual behind these murders.
Well, what makes you think that?
Dr. Turner from the Anthropological Museum in Oxford examined one of the last victim's bones for me. She found residual traces of gold on it and round notches.
Round notches, you say?
Yes. Does that mean anything to you? Doesn't your book on Druids mention ritual killings for which a golden sickle was used?
True. Are you saying these murders are based on the same ritual?
That's what I've come to ask you.
But that's impossible. It can't be true. It's... my God. It would be unthinkable. It would confirm all my translations. I've been researching the history of the Druids for 30 years now.
I don't know.
But I've
I don't know why I'm
never
finding
yet
this
found
funny.
proof of my greatest fears.
Your greatest fears?
Yes, the perfection of the final ritual, the final confirmation of the Druids' power.
Tell me more about the Druids.
Tell me more about the Druids.
Well, the Druids were Celtic priests. They were highly respected scholars, responsible for preserving the Celtic religion and science. Their main tasks included conducting sacrificial rituals, medicine, astronomy, and justice. Experts now believe that Druidism began in ancient Britain and spread from there to the European continent, especially to Gaul. The first definite evidence of the Druids' existence goes back to 500 BC.
That's a long time ago.
Quite. And for at least 500 years from then on, the Druids were the most important class of Celtic society.
What happened then?
Well, with Britain and Gaul being conquered by the Romans, the Druids were quickly suppressed. Their doctrine was abolished and replaced by Roman tenets. In the end, Christianity took over. And by around 1000 AD, Druidism seems to have vanished.
Well, a lot of people, you know, oddly, a lot of science, well, I don't know if a lot, but some scientists never get to see their life's work legitimized. So, like Einstein, for example, Einstein's theory of relativity, we're still testing it. We're still testing it for its accuracy, and it pretty much holds up. So, and other things that Einstein predicted. What did the Druids and their followers believe in?
What did the Druids and their followers believe in?
Well, that's not so very easy to explain. Like the Romans and the Greeks, the Celts had a number of gods to whom various functions were ascribed. They paid homage to these gods with rituals and sacrifices. Many of their cult rituals were performed for the stars and the four elements: fire, water, air, and earth. Their religious acts always took place in forests, usually in a clearing or at some other prominent location. The Druids didn't start building their temples until they had met the Romans.
Is any of this true? Like,
what were their rituals like?
Well, they mainly made sacrifices on special occasions. Druids would burn plants and twigs to transfer them into the realm of the divine.
That doesn't sound so terrible.
No, but they also sacrificed animals, mostly rams or pigs. Roman writers even mention cruel human sacrifices, crucifixions, decapitations, and regular slaughters on the altar.
What? that's horrific.
Not all of these stories are based on definite facts, Mr. Halligan.
I'd like to know more about the four elements.
The Druids regarded the four elements as the material of which the world is made. They invoked the elements and used them for their rituals. There were only three proper elements: air, water, and earth. Fire, the fourth element, existed solely for the purpose of transferring one of the three basic elements into another.
What do you mean?
Well, solids or liquids become gaseous through fire. Gas can be turned into liquid form with the help of fire. Take a mixture of hydrogen and oxygen, for example. Fire, therefore, represents transformation, the transferal of one element into a new condition.
That sounds pretty complicated.
I suppose it does when you first hear it, but it's actually quite simple.
Yes, well, that's what my colleague Chris Hecker always tries to tell me whenever he starts lecturing me about chemistry.
Quite right, Mr. Halligan. I shouldn't bore you with such details.
What's this final ritual all about?
What's this final ritual all about?
This is the text I wrote down during my travels through England and France. You know, when you travel through the country, you can feel that many locals still believe in the old Celtic customs. A group of farmers in the south of England let me copy the inscriptions on a megalith that stands in a field there. They claim that there used to be a huge Druid temple close to their house, but there's nothing left of it now. Whatever. I managed to translate the text, at least in part.
Okay, Mr. Blake, please come to the point. What does it say?
It says that the last of the Druids saw the fall of their priesthood coming in the year 1000 A.D. In the confusion surrounding the final destruction of the Order, a demonic superior Druid seized power, using his knowledge of Druid magic, not for the good of his people and to honor the gods, but to submit all of mankind to his rule. In order to secure the survival of the Druids' tradition, and to complete his devilish work, he organized a final ritual, transferring the knowledge and power of the last of the Druids to 5 infants. These infants have always been referred to as the inheritors.
Go on.
The inscription says that the ritual was not entirely completed. I've not yet been able to discover why. But from what I've learned, the inheritors are strong and powerful enough to one day complete the ritual by themselves.
Okay.
What happened to the Druids after 1000 AD?
Well, that's a good question, Mr. Halligan. Scientists are still arguing on that point. Some suspect that many Druids simply became priests in the Christian church. After all, Christian priests took over the position in society that had formerly been reserved for the Druids. They simply changed their jobs.
And secretly continued their own religion?
That's not unlikely. They certainly influenced the Christian church. That we do know. Some experts believe that the Druids' order never ceased to exist. That's where the myth surrounding the final ritual comes in. It supposedly took place 1,000 years ago.
Right, but what have... Oh, he's
Right.
gonna read it.
What have these murders got to do with the myth?
Well, that's just it, Mr. Halligan. I haven't told you the whole story yet.
There's more?
There's more?
The inscriptions explain that the Druids'
He's
inheritors
stealing that.
require the life force of other people to complete the ritual.
I see. And how do they do that?
According to legend, the flesh has to be cut off the bones of living humans and to be eaten. Only
Ew.
then can their life force be transferred.
You mean
Gross.
the victims of these skeleton murders were practically eaten alive by cannibals?
By Druids. Yes.
I don't believe it.
The worst is yet to come, Mr. Halligan.
What? What could possibly be worse than that?
If such skeletons have been found in London, bearing marks of a golden sickle, it can only mean one thing. The inheritors are preparing for the perfection of their final ritual.
Which means?
The myth says, once the ritual has been completed, the world will become a place governed by evil. Dark magic will be unleashed upon the world, and mankind will have but one choice: to obey or to die.
Great. And you really believe all that?
I believe it's possible. You know, Mr. Halligan, I'm not a superstitious man, but I've spent enough time
Not
studying
yet,
Druidism
Finkelroy.
to know that more goes on between heaven and earth than we can possibly imagine.
I had a pretty busy day
quite
today.
You see, and the skeletons that have been found within the past few months fit in perfectly with the Druids' sacrificial rites. The day of the ritual's perfection is drawing near. Of that I'm certain. What we're looking at right now is just the beginning. Before we're through, more people will die,
Ooh.
and the inheritors will soon be strong enough.
What can we
It
do
is a
about
good
it?
deal.
Time
It
is
looked like a
running
really
out,
good
Mr.
deal.
Halligan. You must find the inheritors and put them out of action.
How can I do that? This is tons of information. I agree. This is we're just getting spammed with info.
That's an easy thing to say, but how can I?
There may be a way. During my latest research, I came across something very interesting. If the story I've heard is true, then there's a certain item that was extremely important for the ritual 1,000 years ago.
What is it?
A piece of jewelry
An
mentioned
item,
in the
you
old
say?
inscriptions. The Amulet of Transformation. You should try to gain possession of that amulet.
The Amulet of Transformation? What's its purpose?
I don't know, Mr. Halligan. Nobody does. All I do know is that the myth says it's important for the completion of the ritual. If you find the amulet, you may be able to prevent the ritual.
How did you find out about the amulet?
My work led to the discovery of a connection between the Druids of Gaul and Britain. It seems there was a small group of British Druids who fled to France when the ritual failed.
What for?
I don't know. Maybe they wanted to save the amulet. I found out that a 13th century despotic French nobleman somehow gained possession of the amulet. I found a picture of him in an old archive.
Really? Let me see.
Oh, look at that. It's some guy. Ooh. Neato. It's a castle. Some guy that has blue and red.
Well, he doesn't look particularly friendly. Was he a druid?
Well, he must have had something to do with the Druids, but I really can't tell you how he gained possession of the amulet.
Is that the amulet?
However, he is the only clue that I can possibly give you as to the whereabouts of the amulet. I suggest that you make your way to Carmore. With any luck, you may find more clues leading to the amulet there.
All right, Mr. Blake. I'll get going immediately.
Take care of yourself, Mr. Halligan. Good luck.
I almost feel like they played Gabriel Knight and were like, let's try and make a story kind of like that. And that's how this game came about. I don't know. It's just a guess. Maybe it was parallel development. I don't know.
It's raining
Hey,
tacos.
we got some alcohol. Can we have some of that? Well, let's look at his globe. Oh, we can spin it. Is it random? Is the spinning random, or does it always land in the same spot? Let's find out. It always lands in the same spot. I was pretty sure that was probably the case. But it would be cool if it didn't. Okay, we're done with that. Just fun. Oh, look at all these books. Whoa, that's a lot of books.
Books. A lot of books. And they're almost all historical works. Books. A lot of books. And they're almost all historical works.
All right.
That armchair looks really comfortable. I could do with one of them. I'd better not sit down. Might create a bad impression.
It creates a bad impression if I sit down. Okay, well, I think we're gonna leave now. Without saying bye. Okay. Do we have any more? Do we have anywhere else we can go now? Let's find out. Yes, we can go here. All right. Well, we're gonna go here. We're gonna look at a boat. All right, I think we're gonna be done for tonight.